Thank you so much. We feel that before we disperse, that we should make an address so that our story will not be wrongly told by people who are not enemies of the struggle for the prosperity of our people. Inside there, the point we made, our intervention is this: postpone this public hearing because it's a sham. The notice of the public hearing is ridiculously short. You did the publication quite all right in the Sunday dailies, but to be taken effect from Monday. That is in law, and that you send the letters to us on Monday, and you are expecting us to come and submit memoranda. We are not supposed to be in a literature class where we begin to pontificate. And that is the point we made. And we pointed also that yesterday we sent to the Cabinet Office, where are the copies of this law? The law that you are even talking about, the land use charge, they don't even have it for people to even buy. And this is the law that they have used to start extorting money from people. And we've come here this house, in this parliament also. We made the inquiries, you made this law, they didn't even have copies of the law. What are we talking about? And that we say that adjourn. We are only asking for adjournment. Unfortunately, the chairman of that committee, land use charge, if you something, you could see how insouciant, how arrogant he is. How could he even be questioning my bona fides as a legal prisoner? He said quite loosely, he said, I guess you are a lawyer, patronizingly. Of course, I won't accept that. And then, but more fortunate is the Honorable Speaker, who is our friend, who is our colleague, a fine gentleman. What his own submission was that it doesn't matter, that the law is not in circulation, it doesn't matter because already all of us were cognizant of the issues at stake. That is not right. And that is why there's no need to lend credence, to lend legitimacy, to lend dignity to this kind of a sitting, which is not proper. And that's why we left. That's the only reason. And I want to say that on Thursday, the MBA Ikeja will do his march to protest on this law that they are trying to do patch and hurry. And if you have looked through the law, anyone who has gone through the amendment, you see that even the 50%, 20%, however fake it is, that amendment does not even reflect it at all. And in fact, the powers of the local government was even more diminished in the so-called proposal. If you go, and there was no issue about the issue of the evaluation, which is the foundational problem with this particular law. And that is why we are, and there are so many other things, issue of taxation. The very illegality of this law needs to be challenged and taken. And what we are saying that as a body of lawyers, we must identify with the aspiration of our people in line with what the first Nigerian lawyer said, Shakwara Williams. The lawyer lives for the direction of his people and the advancement of his society. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Maybe we will identify with the positions of the NBA in this instance. But beyond legality is also the political question of the right of people to exist without being extorted, exploited by any sensitive government. In the first place, you want to amend a law that you have imposed on the people without even a recourse to the people before making that law.
The first instance.
That is the first instance. The second instance is that when you have a law that is taxing the people, it behoves that you cannot have this kind of kangaroo public hearing.
In
the first place, all members of the assemblies in Lagos, where did they derive their constituency mandate? You see, particularly on this issue, because we can challenge that. That if you go to Ajegunle, if you go to Agege, if you go to Oshodi and call the people out, they will say what their opinions are, whether that can be paid or not. And the third, and we make it emphatic, and that is in response to what the speaker said there, when we said we have a voice on this matter, because we don't want them to think it's just an NBA affair. You get it? Every attack on NBA is an attack on us, and we resist it. I want to assure them, you see, when we talk of the public, we believe more in the public consensus. We believe more in the mass of the public, the mass of Lagosians. We can assure them on this one. The battle for 2019 have just started.
Yes.
No Lagosian must pay this fee.
Yes.
no Lagosian will pay the fee.
Yes.
They can go with their law on and on. But we can assure you,
People will
this law will not see the light of the day.